and welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video, we'd like to talk about N-Team's Firework, focusing on a little breakdown of the lyrics and the music video to see what they can tell us about the concept and connections to the story. As seen at the end, the video is connected to Dark Moon, the Grey City, but since they also reference some events from the Blood Altar, please be aware that this video will contain spoilers for both. Firework is a song that expresses the excitement of meeting a special person for the first time by comparing it to the beauty of a firework blooming in the sky on a midsummer's night. According to the press release, the song follows the story of growth of 9 boys in search of you, which is a person with the same heart as the me they awakened with the first Howling of their debut. Described as another example of hype youth storytelling, Firework is meant to embody all the contrasting emotions that people feel when falling in love for the first time. Firework conveys the beauty and brilliance of youth, the happiness of friendship, the excitement of a first love, but also the pain, anxiety and jealousy associated to this new emotion. As the title of the album foreshadows, First Howling We continues the concept already introduced in First Howling Me. Back in Under the Skin, the members found themselves by finding each other. The focus was on the me because they started off alone, but ended up meeting people similar to them through the Howling. In We, the story continues with their first true adventure as a pack, but this pack can only be truly complete if you join their journey moving forward. The arrival of you in their life is what makes their heart beat faster. It's like a beautiful explosion in their life that shocks them and amazes them at the same time. So in the song, this new emotion is compared to a firework blooming like a flower in the sky. In the song, the light falling after this explosion is like shooting stars, because for them your love is like a wish coming true. This is a magical feeling that overwhelms them because you taught them that they're not alone anymore. So in the song, they express their wish to never go back and continue together without any regrets. Now in the video, this concept is portrayed with the story of 9 boys falling in love for the very first time. As it was confirmed in the choreography video, the girl is a character that is meant to represent you, which is why they all fall in love at the same time and with the same person. If we see it as a metaphor for the real life experience, you got into their life the moment they became intimate. So like Luna is both a part of the pack and the moon that shines on them, the girl in the video is both in the pack and a person that pretends their life with love. In the video, we see that through her, the boys experience all the highs and lows of a literal puppy love. They feel like flying when they are with her, and they feel like crying when they are not. They experience both joy and jealousy, connection and rivalry, love and pain. And in the video, these emotions hit them so hard, it's like she shot them in the heart. This song is all about a love that feels like summer, shines like fireworks, blooms like a flower field, but hurts like a bullet. It's dreamy and dramatic at the same time, because it's essentially meant to portray the intensity of a first love. Speaking of which, this actually leads us to Dark Moon, because metaphor aside, now we need to figure out what part of the story we are looking at and who the girl is supposed to be. Considering that the logo at the end references the Grey City, at first the most obvious choice would actually be Mika. She's class president at the Greyville Secondary, she befriends the pack right away, and she's also Khan's only friend prior to the arrival of the others. If you look closely, however, we not only see that the boys are wearing the uniforms of the Sunshine City School, but also that the girl herself is wearing the uniform of the Desalis Academy. This means that the video is actually referencing the events set in the Blood Altar, not the Grey City. If the Blood Altar is mostly set in present-day Riverfield, the Grey City is a prequel set 20 years prior the pack's arrival at Sunshine City. So the girl in the video is not Mika, but rather, you guessed it, none other than Sue herself. Now, if I'm being honest, this is quite a bold choice given that a lot of people dislike Sue, but on second thought, I actually think that there might be a very specific reason as to why they included her and not Mika. If you've been following the Blood Altar, then you might have noticed that Firework is actually a very loose adaptation of the events. In the video, for instance, the members are seen celebrating the girl's birthday all together. She hangs with them, runs with them, she spends a lot of time with the pack, and she even sleeps with them on several occasions. Since all of them have feelings for her, this closeness creates jealousy and friction within the pack, so much so that even if at first the members are happy, soon enough they find themselves miserable and in pain. Now, in the Blood Altar, none of this takes place, because even if Sua befriends them and the pack is drawn to her, they certainly don't celebrate her birthday and much less sleep together. They are close, but not that close, so the setup of the video is very different in comparison to the Blood Altar, that is, with the exception of one major scene. Right at the end, the video shows us the pack sleeping together on the beach. In the middle of the night, Khan wakes up and Sua joins him in the fog. As a lunar eclipse takes place, Khan's eyes begin to glow gold, and the two two of them exchange a meaningful look under the light of the blood moon. Now, this is a direct reference to chapter 3 of the Blood Altar. In the night of the lunar eclipse, Sua runs to the beach after having a nightmare. When she gets there, she runs into Khan, who is half transformed under the moonlight and is watching the eclipse by himself. Khan is very flustered by Sua's appearance, and the next day, Ailey actually explains the reason why. During a lunar eclipse, werewolves fall in love with the first person they see, and if this happens, they are bound to love only them for the rest of their lives. Since during the eclipse, Sua was the first person Khan saw, this means that now he cannot love anybody else but her for the rest of his life. Now, the fact that they included this scene is actually very fitting to the concept, because if you think about it, the whole point of Fireworks is to express their feelings of love towards their you, which is a person that understands them, loves them, and brightens their path since the moment they met. In this context, you is Sua, because in the story, Sua is very much a representation of fans. If you like an hyphen, then she's Anjin. If you like a team, then she's Lune. And if you like both, congrats, because you are the ultimate Sua. In both cases, this is a person they cannot help but love, who is a part of them. For an hyphen, she is the light of their new sun. And for a team, she represents light too, which is also shown in a not so subtle way with the word light literally glued to her forehead. On top of that, Sua is the reincarnation of a princess called Selen, a name that, much like Lune, is associated to the moon. In the story, Selen is given powers by drinking the blood of Varger, a wolf god who is also a direct ancestor of Khan. Since Sua/Selen is the light and has the loyalty of both the werewolves and the vampires, she's like a bridge that connects the two in the story. She's their protector, she's meant to bring peace, ironically enough, and in turn they are devoted to her through time and space. Who knows, maybe in the future this character will also show up in the Grey City, maybe with a flashback or even a flash forward, but for now we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, however, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.